Welcome to the M.A.C address, the place to go to get the news and information that you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face, because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the M.A.C address starts right now.
Yeah, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of the M.A.C address. As always, we're going to take a moment and go around and introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Malika, the M in M.A.C.
And I am April, the A in M.A.C.
And I am Chris, the C in M.A.C. And we are broadcasting from M.A.C Taekwondo Studio, located at 1153 Burnt Hickory Road, Suite C, Cartersville, Georgia, 30120. And you have any questions or want to check us out, you can come visit us there or give us a call at 470-315-4963. And you can also check out our Facebook page at muko.taekwondo, or you can email us at muko, T as in Tom, K as in, I'm going to say carrot.
No.
K as in
Kite,
D as in dog, at gmail.com. I feel I got to say that again. So muko.tkd@gmail.com. So I hope you guys got it. If not, you have to listen to another one. So, ladies, how y'all doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing.
It's great. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I had a pretty rough weekend, but I get past it. Had a little family spat with somebody, and I'm not going to go into details about that, but as you can know if you notice, but my voice is about shot. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot of and I'm not backing down from anybody, especially if I know you're wrong. Family, it don't even matter. So I'm going to sound real silly on this podcast. I can already tell. But anyway, so that's here nor there. Like I said.
I'm going to sound real silly.
Are y'all making fun of me?
I mean, I wasn't going to say that. I didn't even notice till you said
Yeah,
something.
I was like, just.
Like, as soon as you said it and I heard it, I was like,
well, yeah, so this is going to be my voice for this podcast. And as you can see, my panel just making fun of me about my voice. They tried to imitate me. Did poorly, but that's all right. So Miss Malika, you said, how was your day? I haven't really had a chance to really contact you like I wanted to this weekend because of things, but how are you doing?
I'm all right.
Well, why you say it's
it's work.
It's always work, right?
It's work. I had
Yeah.
to, kind of take a tone with my coworker because she just keeps saying the same thing.
Well, you know what they say about insanity.
I'm like, we do tell you, we do talk to you. You just ignore and walk away.
Yeah.
And then you don't know because you weren't paying attention.
I'm starting to get to a point now where it's like when you talk to certain people, it's like you're not even really talking to them now. It's almost like I want you to listen to what I'm saying, and I don't care what you're saying. What I'm saying is what needs to be focused on. Whether it's right or wrong, your opinions, your statements, anything you make don't matter. You need to pay attention to what I'm saying. And that's not really at all. That's not a conversation. You're not going to get anything accomplished. So that's not even a debate. So.
But I like the debate.
Yeah, I know that. And with that being said, I'm good. Well, first off, I'm gonna offer you guys the opportunity to. It's always me, right? Okay. Well, okay. So April, I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate you on this. This is something that, of course, me and Malika has talked about at one particular point. So right now, we're in the holiday season. Okay. For me, the holiday season starts in October. You have Halloween 1 month, Thanksgiving 1 month, Christmas 1 month, New Year's for the next month. So, all right. So those are the holidays that we deal with. So I'm not gonna say what I'm going to, but I'm gonna ask your opinion.
okay.
Out of all of those holidays, which one would you say is getting the short end of the stick? Like, which one is not as celebrated as the others?
You said that?
That's how you feel?
Yeah, she said Thanksgiving.
I mean, that's my favorite. I love to eat. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I don't celebrate Halloween. New Year's, I'm probably asleep.
But as overall, what
That's
holiday
very boring.
do you think gets the short end of the stick?
That's what I
That's
said.
what that's what he said. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe it's Halloween for me because I don't celebrate it.
Okay, but think about it. What do you like when certain holidays come around? What do you see less of, less about?
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Okay, all
That's
right.
what Olivia said.
Olivia, yeah, she did. She did say Thanksgiving. She did. So why would you say Thanksgiving?
Because right now everybody's ready for Christmas. Mm-hmm. I would want to put up a tree. As soon as I get this house, I'm thinking I might just go ahead and put my tree up.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a good time because it's November 20th.
Yeah.
It gives you plenty of time to have it up.
Yeah, because that's what everybody's saying. That she's like, we don't get to have it up long enough, so they started a little earlier. Like,
Oh, all right. Okay, so to be honest with you, I agree. I think it's Thanksgiving. Miss Malika, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. What do you think it is?
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving
Okay, why do you guys think it's Thanksgiving? Why do you guys say it's Thanksgiving?
because you can't make enough money off of it. That's what I think.
but I think grocery stores are empty.
But they always make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. Grocery stores tend to make money on each one of those holidays. But with the exception of Thanksgiving, it seems like other stores make money off of it too. Like, you could take like 5 stores for you could take 5 stores for Halloween, 1 store for Thanksgiving, 5 stores for New Year's, 5 stores for Christmas, probably even more. And but so you said, Miss Malika, so you said, why I keep calling you Miss? This whole, you ain't in school, in the class. But so you say it's because you're not really making enough money off of it. So you saying
They're
that,
not promoting it like that.
But why do you think that might be?
I think now it's because of what people are trying to say Thanksgiving means. Oh, like what happened back then.
That's what I said to a degree.
The massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we make it out to be a good thing, but back then it wasn't. It wasn't all.
So is that a indication that we are more woke about that holiday?
Yes, I would say so. But it was also the first Thanksgiving. It was about the Native Americans or the indigenous people sharing what they knew about the land and helping them eat to survive because they were dying off for so many reasons.
Did you talking about who?
The Pilgrims.
Okay.
Between the sickness and not knowing the area, not knowing how to survive because they were kind of a little bit more modernized than the Native Americans.
That makes sense. I mean, so it's almost like saying that they came over here, the indigenous people, I'm gonna just call them that. The indigenous people showed them how to live, to survive on the land. But I'm gonna also assume that's because they weren't aware of the takeover that was being bred in that process as well.
Yeah.
So you think that's the reason why it's not really celebrated? Because to be honest, if you really think about it, Thanksgiving is probably one of the only holidays, and I'm not saying that it is, that doesn't have certain things that are just applied with it like all the other holidays. Like you can take like say for instance, what's a Thanksgiving song out there?
Thanksgiving song.
Yeah, we know a ton of Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And you can take any scary music and apply it to Halloween, Thriller, Monster Mash. You can take all those and apply it to Halloween.
But they actually made songs for Halloween. Or Monster Mash was made for Halloween. Thriller was a song, and it just went.
Thriller was made to scare people.
It just became a song for Halloween.
The Thriller video kind of don't make sense, in my opinion. I mean, because if you really think about it, they was watching a scary movie. All right, they started walking. All of a sudden, all these zombies come around. Michael Jackson scared. All of a sudden, he turned into one. And instead, they danced, and she's standing there like she's doing that head for Lionel Richie, that clay head for Lionel Richie. She just standing there watching it. And next thing you know, she finally decides to run, and then she turns. Then he turns back into the monster. And then, Michael, let's be real. Michael Jackson couldn't kick no door down. That door looked like it was made out of college rule paper. Back to the subject here. So it's like, for me, I think when it comes to Thanksgiving, the only thing that really sits out about it is just the food. But
that's all it was about. It was about them getting some food.
Okay, you're right. But you know how people have been saying, it's the day we give thanks. But who actually takes that day and just say, I'm thankful for all of this?
Some people do. They actually, before they eat, they sit around and say what they're thankful for.
But don't you do that anyway before you eat anything? Like before you use, well, okay, you know what?
That's
some
the
people
difference.
some people just say grace, and and that's that. And I guess on Thanksgiving, at one particular point, Thanksgiving has been special to us, like really special. Do you think that a big reason why that is because of the matriarchs that was still here?
Yes.
Like a really big part of it? Thanksgiving, in my opinion, is that one specific day. Of course, there are other days, but it's very specific that lets you know how important that matriarch is.
Yeah.
It really, because it's almost like the light shines on her or the granddad or the grandparents, period. That light really shines on them, because a lot of times it's that the grandmother who is prepping the food and all of that stuff and getting the generations after her together to celebrate it. In my opinion, that just really just puts that shine on her or him or them.
Yeah.
And like I say, and when God calls them home, that's a big shoe to fill a lot of the times. And we can't, just like, then there's in the generations after them, they can handle it, but it will be a lot more challenging, in my opinion, because we have a whole different lifestyle compared to how they grew up.
Yeah. I understand. I agree.
Because now everybody seems to have their own life.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly.
Want to do everything separate. But all these years, everything has been at one person's house doing the same thing. Now all of a sudden, everybody is going to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think COVID had a lot to do with that as well.
Yeah, because COVID, COVID took down a lot of people, but it hit matriarchs the hardest, so it's almost like it put a lot of families to the test to see if the glue would still be there even after they're gone. And I can't say for a lot of people a lot of families that it do, because we don't know them, but just the way Thanksgiving is just portrayed, it just don't really seem like that track record for it is good. And again, that's just my opinion.
I agree.
Oh, let me tell you something. You should have been here earlier.
Oh, what happened?
Did Olivia? Let me tell you something. Olivia, did she let it go, or did she let one go?
She let it go. Like, what do you mean? Like, she's
God.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Olivia had it was like something, we have the air freshener in here.
Yeah.
And something was overpowering.
I was like, did she poop or what? And I was like, doing the mommy thing, you smell like butt. Like, oh, nope, that's you.
I don't know what made April put her butt to her nose like that, and she took a deep inhale. You got to see.
Because I was like, I just want to make sure that it was actually just not a poop, because poop can be dangerous.
Yes,
too.
they can.
Oh yeah, that's silent but deadly. But you can see that when April put that diaper to, you can see the green smoke going up her nose. I'm thinking, I said, wow, she is about to go away. And she said, oh my God. And it was like, I'm sitting over here, I'm I'm smelling it and I'm looking over there at the ibuprofen. I'm like, it's giving me pains. But she went out there and she changed that diaper, and
Why she was running when you seen her. She was all fresh and clean.
She's like, I'm good now.
so the thing that I also want to say is, speaking of Olivia, I made a decision. She's a big part of the show because of her ridiculousness. Which she loves. So I'm gonna actually incorporate a picture of her in like an animated style, like we are on all of our podcasts, because I think that'll be a great memory thing for her to say, go back and say, see, that's you when you were little. That's how big all the noise you made. That's how big you was on the show. So yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, congratulations to the person who won the gift card for the first week. We will be doing another one this week, so just make sure you check your emails. I can't say for the security purposes of them. So yeah, congratulations to them.
Yay!
Yay! Stop. You stop that. All right.
I did learn something today online.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
So I learned that how and why women are so connected to a man that may not be wanting a relationship with them. Because even though it may start off as like, oh, we're just having fun or just, having sex or whatever, it becomes for a woman a connection after so many times. Like if it's like, oh, this is the person that we're having sex with, chemically, that's how we run things in our mind.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, never thought about that. And what is the hormone that is released? The
Oxycontin.
Something like that. Isn't that a medicine?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But I know what you're saying because I done heard that
Oxymoron.
man say that thing.
Yeah.
No.
Oh God. Is it Oxycontin?
It's not Oxycontin.
Oxymoron?
No.
It's not.
That's English.
But
Yes, the feel-good hormone. We as women, we release that automatically. Men release testosterone first. And then eventually, if there's a connection, he will release the feel-good hormone.
It's medical stuff.
Yeah. And I was like, wow. But that he has to really be in love with her to ever get that feel-good hormone.
So I guess if the hormone isn't really released like that in the man after he has, released his testosterone, nothing else happens. That's when he want to leave. Mm-hmm. I always believe that women have, when it comes to intimacy, women always have a stronger connection when it comes to that. Because let's be real about something. Nothing happens unless women let it happen. It's like to open that flower up to a guy, that means you have to have some kind of connection to him from the jump. Unless you just, like at the gas station.
Yeah. Or that's, you're like, okay, it's a one-night stand type thing.
yeah.
Then it's not a connection.
But I noticed something you said. You said that the person would have to do that with that person ever so many times for that connection to happen. Mm-hmm. Is that one of the reasons? Well, I'm pretty sure it's others. But is that one of the reasons why a loose woman, I'm going to say it like that.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why how a loose woman is able to never have that kind of connection with somebody, because it's not like they have it with them ever so many times in a row together?
Possibly. It's probably a combination of things. It's a combination of
Money. I'm sorry.
not even money.
Not
It's
money, just-
it's you've been broken. You're done. You're not even focused on.
that type of feeling.
Yeah. You're abused. Trauma.
Look, I don't want to take this dark,
Go ahead.
but it makes sense. It does. I mean, so that just kind of just really gives a better understanding of how one of the ways that men and women are just wired. So
I guess it gave a better understanding. Like, I guess I can picture it better. Whereas before, it's like, Why do we have all these feelings? But if it's the same person every time, then there's a connection, and you look past whatever they said in the beginning, because now you're like, well, you're still here.
Yeah, you still want to keep doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like you got to feel something.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me ask y'all a question. Who would you guys say is in control of the actual connection happening? The man or the woman?
I mean,
The man. Okay.
because
The
the
woman
woman,
already knows.
yeah,
We
she's
already
already
know.
got it.
It's like,
It's almost an automatic.
yeah, when we, most of the time when we do it, we already know. Just waiting on you to make it.
To get to that point.
Yes.
Okay, so is that the reason why they say women have control over intimacy, but men have control over marriage?
Over marriage?
Over getting married? Y'all don't believe that?
I don't know if I've heard that, so I don't know how I feel.
Well, okay, well, to be honest with you, if you really think about it, it is true. Because you, just like you guys said, you already know if that's the person you want to be with. You're waiting for that person to make that decision if he wants to be with you. So you know if you want to, if you're saying, y'all know, in my opinion, from the jump, if y'all can say this is somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with. Now it's, you have to wait for that guy to get to that point to actually say, let's be in a relationship, let's get married or something of that nature. And for you guys to say yes. So you wouldn't think that the guy would be in control of that? Of that next step actually happening?
I mean, yeah, he's in control of that because, we want that. But we're, most women, we're not going to propose. we're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. They're getting there.
Yeah. But it feels weird if we do it because it's like we're
Society has taught us.
Yeah, like we're forcing the man.
I would think society is teaching more women to actually go ahead and do it,
They're working with women. We women are working on it.
Why your phone vibrate the table like that? It may be, you know what? I believe your phone is what made the last one of our podcasts mess up because of vibration.
Oh, so you gonna put that on?
Gonna
me.
blame it on you. Yes, I is.
Yeah.
What? It won't come off.
What is she trying to
She
get
can't
now?
get the cat off.
Oh, it's down too low. Oh, nowhere to
It
put
won't-
him.
It won't come off like it normally.
Oh, I know where to put him now. Now, what would be mean is if I actually put him down there every time I know she's gonna be there. That's the
But
thing.
she's gonna be like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna be up high because we can't we can't have that. Wow, that really. kept
Yeah,
me going.
but I mean, we society just taught women to wait on the man, and I think I saw something from years ago from Goldie Hawn. She was like, "We as women shouldn't have to wait on a man. We should already be prepared to be taking care of things by ourselves."
Yes.
Because you shouldn't have to ask him, "Oh, well, I want to buy this dress. Can I buy this dress, honey?" You
But-
should have your own money saved or something so you don't have to ask for permission.
But then nowadays, these men are like our grandmamas, be in the kitchen taking care of the kids. But we are working now,
Yeah, and everybody has to work.
and everybody has to work to take care of the bills. And you want all this, but you ain't doing what Granddaddy was doing. You ain't taking care of everything. You ain't.
Yeah, some of these men are just sitting at home laying down.
Yeah.
I want to say something to that, but I swear it's not processing.
What are you trying to say so we can try to help?
Really, it's what?
We're trying to help you
I
process it.
need y'all to help me.
Yeah, I mean, like, we gotta communicate better and try to figure out like what is going on in society today. Like, I
Well,
want these women to be submissive, as they say, but we know who to be submissive to.
Well,
I
I
feel
will
like
say
women.
this. I think most men want their woman to be submissive, but the whole word submissive means something totally different now compared to back then.
So what does it mean now compared to back
Well,
then?
I think that when they say being submissive, like first off, you have to be in that position to. Well, I'll say I'll put it like this: being a woman that's being submissive to a guy, number one, that's a very, very low percent because most guys in this day and age, especially the way things are, cost of living, no guy is really in that financial role, which can affect your mental role of actually being able to handle a woman who is submissive. Because if a man is going to deal with a woman who is submissive, he actually has to be the type of guy that's going to take care of her. Because a woman being submissive is letting go, is letting a lot go and letting him have control over it. So he has to be up to the task to actually take that role on.
But what does that really mean?
Yeah,
Well-
because I don't feel like I don't mind working and me giving it up. I just don't want no man to cheat, I guess, and then feel like, well, I ain't got nothing, so he gonna kick me out because I ain't been working. I just you shouldn't think like that, but that's the way I've been like. I can't do it.
Actually, have a submissive woman is a very, 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 very low percent. We're talking about, like, in my opinion, like 3%. Because number one, submissive pretty much means for that group is that I'm taking care of everything. You
Do the house
your
stuff.
job. No, it ain't even that. Your job is to be beautiful, stay fit, keep me attracted to you, to keep you around.
What?
No, think about it. Okay, think about it like
I
this.
mean, I've heard of that. But
Okay,
I'm just
let's.
like,
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. Most billionaires, millionaire men, what kind of woman do they have?
that arm candy stuff.
Exactly. That's the reason why I said a very, very, very low percent of men can actually handle a woman who is submissive to that degree. To
But
be
she's
honest,
already made up her mind that she's
Wanna
going to
be-
do whatever.
Yeah.
exactly. But that's what I'm saying though. But even if she made up her mind to do that, she still has to do things to keep that man attracted to you. So
Beauty fades to
it
me.
does fade. You're absolutely right.
That's
the
why they
reason
got plastic.
Yes, that's the reason why I said it's your job to keep me interested in you. So whatever that means, even talk getting beat. Think about something. Why do you think people are risking their lives with these BBLs and all this other stuff?
Because the society makes them feel like, do you need this to feel pretty?
You honest and you think that's really all it is?
Yeah.
Most of the time, most of the
Because-
women that are getting it,
Yeah,
they're not
because-
even in a relationship.
Most of the women who get it are not even in a relationship.
But-
And there's
but-
women that are in a relationship. We see our men looking at these women. So we already feeling bad, like, dang, I'm never going to look like that. You
But
know?
they don't even look like that. The only difference is between that woman and another woman is they're actually taking that risk to do something like that. And to be honest with you, it's dangerous. I found out that if you are a young person who is still growing, just like the whole frontal lobe thing, if you're still developing, that's the last thing you need to do. Is do all these enhancements and things like that, because the only thing that's going to do is mess you up in the long run. That's one of the biggest reasons why I think some of these women who has had it, all of a sudden, let's be real about something. Why spend all that money to have all these enhancements and then somewhere along the line in your life you decide to take it out?
Yeah. My favorite YouTuber died because of doing a mommy makeover.
But if you notice though, a lot of the times when all of a sudden that decision to take it out kicks, it's always somebody who's younger. It's always somebody young. Like, what's the girl?
Black China?
Exactly. Perfect example right there. I don't know if she did, but I thought she did. What's her name? K. Michelle.
Yeah.
They said that if she even trying to have kids, that she can't have that. But that's what I'm saying though. It's like the younger generation are having these certain things done, but it's extremely risky to have it done. So now back to what you were saying. You said that a lot of these girls are getting these things done because they don't feel pretty. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
But-
I wanted one done. I was like, I done gained too much weight and it's not coming off like I wanted. But when somebody, that girl died, I was like, yeah, never mind. So, I mean, like,
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Are you talking about a BBL or like a?
mommy makeover.
Okay, what all in comes with
I
a
have
mommy
no
makeover?
idea, but I just
But
know
you want
you
one,
get
don't you?
you get rid of this gut right here. It goes away.
But you're going through hormonal changes because you are now older.
Yeah,
That's
because I
right,
have
you're
never
old.
been this big a
old.
day of my life,
You're old.
and I don't know what to do about this. This is brand new
You're
to me. I'm in sizes. I have a, I'm like, I don't even know what my size is.
Are you old?
No, I'm not old. I feel like I'm young.
I do too.
I'm only 37, so
Y'all hear that?
I mean,
She's
if,
37. Oh,
yeah,
no,
if
I'm
that's
sorry.
old, I mean, then it is. I mean, when I was 15, I probably thought 37. I'm like, God, you're
Listen,
old. But-
listen, and I'm gonna say this, and this is something I always believe. That is not old for us.
Yes.
I mean, look at Malika.
Yeah, my mama looked at young. Like, even though she
yeah.
was 60, she didn't look like she was 60.
Yeah,
None of my aunts look like they're
you're
60.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But you have some out there that's 30 look like they 60.
Yeah.
It's just
Or they take that makeup off. You like, oh my gosh. What happened to you? Go put this. Yeah.
like is your granddaughter here?
But see, I'm blessed.
It's
'Cause
me.
I feel like I'm doing good because I don't know nothing about makeup. I don't know where, certain, they like put this, I don't even know what that is.
Sound like her.
I'm good. If I do makeup, it's got to be something very special or just, I don't know, somebody doing them for free or somebody want to practice on me. That's the only time I'm going to do it.
I don't like makeup.
Don't be a lap monkey.
No, like one of my friends, she was trying to become a, whatever it is.
Cosmetologist?
Well, to do makeup on people. So she was like, she asked me, she's like, hey, can I do your makeup? Because, my color, do
Yeah.
something different. I was like, okay, sure. And she did a wonderful job. But I touch my face when makeup is on it. So it doesn't,
You're like, hey.
it doesn't last long. So I'm like, I'm touching what is the crap that goes on your eyes?
Mascara.
Spider legs.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, she didn't put the fake ones on me.
She just had the mascara on.
Yeah, so I'm touching that constantly. So I just
If I do a whole lot with my face, it makes my face feel heavy. It makes me feel sad. It's like Nugget wearing a pullover. He does not like clothes.
Nugget is our dog. Just so you know. You know what? When it comes to what's that stuff? Of course, it's called foundation. If you're putting on so much foundation that it weighs down your face, isn't that a sign?
It's just like, it's not even nothing like they put it on today. They just put one thing of foundation, and I was like,
yeah, it's a lot. To me, it's a lot because some of the girls, I'm like, I'm not gonna wake up 2 hours early to put my face on. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good. I get up and
wipe the crust out, and we're
wipe the
going.
crust out, take my shower, and go about my business. I'm ready.
But that makeup now, it's like the way it's being applied to women now, it's almost equivalent to just putting on a brand new face. Like that person does not look like
nothing.
that person. So it's I don't even know how to put it. I don't want to say it.
Then sometimes they can put it on where make it look like they even have no jobs or stuff done to their face, and it's just
contouring.
Yeah, that's
they done the makeup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I'm just saying, you see this person, they have on the makeup, they take it off
It's a different
They look
person.
like
from where you're coming from. That is just crazy. But anyway, so again, we are broadcasting from Muko Taekwondo Studios, located at 1153 Burnt Hickory Road, Suite C, Cartersville, Georgia, 30120. You can give us a call at 470-315-4963. You can also check out our Facebook page at muko.taekwondo, or you can email us at mukotkd@gmail.com. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this to you. I don't even know if you guys probably even noticed it. We may have discussed it at one particular point, Malika. But have y'all noticed how the holidays are just getting to the point where it's offensive, right? For some.
yeah.
All right.
Yes, everything's offensive.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's affecting cartoons too, like old cartoons. Okay, we all remember the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
They have all the popcorn, all this stuff, and
We're doing that this week.
peppermint drag when they say, where's the turkey and all. Okay,
You said peppermint dragon?
I think that's what I said.
You said something peppermint. I was like, I don't know what that
Peppermint
is.
patty? The girl I thought was a boy.
Peppermint Patrick.
I was like, because Marcia kept calling her sir. I was like, you're confusing me.
I called it sir too. But at the very end, there's a scene where Snoopy and Woodstock are actually having Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
They're eating stuff like, because you hear the little cute little music playing. But one of the scenes, it shows Snoopy and Woodstock eating turkey.
Mm-hmm.
They took that part out.
Why?
The only thing I can think of is because it looks like cannibalism because one bird is eating another bird.
Oh. But as a kid, you're not thinking like that, do you?
Exactly. So it makes me wonder.
Why? Oh, did we talk about that?
We probably hit on it at one point because the only thing they show now
No, I
is
think me and my coworker talked about it. How mama. It was mom. How adults see things differently than kids do. Because like Pepe Le Pew got canceled because it looks like he's harassing the cat. The cat is a cat. She doesn't want to be around the skunk. It's a skunk.
But you know what's stupid about that whole scenario, that whole thing you just said? Most of these cartoons are older than them, which means it's been like that since they were growing up watching them. So all of a sudden, the very thing that you saw was laughing at growing up, now you become an adult, you're viewing it a different way now, even though that's how it's been all your life. Now you want to do something about it.
But because you're now an adult, so you view it differently, and the words and stuff are differently. But you shouldn't take the innocent away from the kids because the kids don't know.
The kids are going to be looking at it just like you did when you was a kid.
Yeah, it's a cat. The cat wants to get away. That's it. It's not male or female. The cat just doesn't like you because you're a skunk.
That's like Roadrunner, ain't it?
Yeah.
He was abusive. He trying to chase that. That's
Yeah.
stalker.
Yeah.
I mean, he was stalking her.
I'm pretty sure Roadrunner's probably canceled too.
And you know what's stupid about that? Ain't hunting stalking?
Yeah. You're
If you
stalking
go out
the
there-
animal.
Exactly. So what's the difference?
Yeah. Because I think mom was saying that she had watched Looney Tunes and she was like cracking
Love
up.
Looney Tunes.
And she was thinking about Pawpaw. Because he still cracked up.
He was laughing. I'm like, what's funny? I missed it.
I love Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes much better than Disney. I can't think of a funny Disney cartoon.
There's not. They're cartoons like Gummy Bears. I enjoyed Gummy Bears, but it was a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, but see, I'm talking about like,
That was Disney.
well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not talking about. But see, notice what they had to do. Like the original characters like Mickey Mouse, Donald, all of them. What cartoons did they ever do that was just funny?
Donald?
Well, Donald was just crazy. You know he's Trinidadian, right?
Oh, I had no idea.
You know-
I mean, that's like where they took Sesame Street. Like the two people that live together,
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie, they gay. You know, they
Kids don't
they
think
were-
like that.
they-
They're just
they
like
were
they're
together.
friends. They're friends living together.
Like they want to be the best friends that live together with their.
And Ernie was always getting on Bert's nerves, doing those practical jokes. And he over there cracking up all the time.
Yeah. See, y'all, Olivia, you made me lose my train of thought.
But adults just need to let kids be kids. I understand you want to make sure that they're not seeing adult stuff, but a lot of the stuff is above the kid's head because they're also making it to where adults would watch it and not be bored because they got their kids and they're like, I don't want to watch this because this
We gonna
is.
watch this a dozen times. I probably watch Bambi now and find some all kind of things different with
Yeah,
Bambi.
yeah.
But I don't know.
You know what? We are in a society where we really think, excuse my language, ass backwards. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we put all of these restrictions on original cartoons that came up that generations have grown up with. But you will let your child sit right there and watch an anime cartoon and it show everything.
Or even watch a TV show that says everything
Exactly. Let me tell you something.
that with adults.
Dragon Ball
Or in
Z
it.
is a really great cartoon. And it shows nothing but fight. That's all they do is fight. They get powers and they fight.
And kill each other because
Oh, yeah, they
oh
kill
my
each other all
gosh,
the time.
my My
Great
niece
kills,
was
too.
just talking to me like, we watching Pokemon. Watch, he gonna kill him. I said, what?
I didn't know Pokemon killed them. I just thought they caught them in the balls.
Well,
What is going on? I said, why are you watching this? Like, Ashley, do you know what?
so when their little eyes turn into them
I
little
have
things.
no idea what kind of Pokemon this is, but
The Pokemon I knew was they was catching them in the balls.
What they did, but,
he's
but
killing now. She's saying like, no, he's gonna kill him, and you know, I was
Jesus.
like,
only
did
thing
I know about killing at your age? Like,
all I
read a book.
know,
That's what I want you to go. Go pick up a book and read. Please.
all I know is that when Pokemon fight, that you can tell the one that lost because their eyes turn into the little spiral looking thing. And then the guy say you fought well, and then he summoned them back in the ball.
But he didn't die. He's just tired. He got done
Yeah,
fighting.
he just lost the fight.
He lived to do it again.
Yep. That's what happened. But what was I gonna say?
We were talking about adults and cartoons and how they view them.
Yeah, and you know, it's almost like you have cartoons. It's almost like the cartoons have to be out now to where kids and adults or kids and their parents can both enjoy it equal.
Like Bluey.
But Bluey is not something I want to watch. Mm-mm. Bluey is very, very kid-like.
Yeah, and
Very Sesame Street.
Well, first I thought Bluey was a boy, and they're girls. Bluey and Bingo are girls. I was like,
I have no idea. I know Desmond was watching them. Now Desmond's in the SpongeBob.
oh yeah. I just ain't never been in the SpongeBob.
Nyla was into SpongeBob for a while. But even though listening to SpongeBob, there's adult content, but you don't ever see any adult stuff. And that's what kids, they're looking at stuff. They're not really hearing what's being said. They're not saying bad words, but they're saying adult stuff.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, and it's real close too.
Yeah.
like it's almost it's close enough that they can say certain things and we know exactly what they're talking about.
But we have an adult mind.
Right.
But as a kid, you're just looking at him and Squidward getting mad at each other.
And he always mad. That means he got anger. He need anger management.
He just want to be left alone. He don't want to work. He just want to be in his house alone.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, I can't either.
I'm a loner.
Me too.
But yeah, so it's just that you're right. I mean, society has just gotten.
Just let kids be kids. You monitor what they're watching, and a lot of parents don't seem to monitor. And then you'll know what they're watching. I think we even talked about the Little Mermaids. Like something was supposed to be written in the clouds. I never saw it, and I watched it when Mermaid came out, and I was like, I didn't see any letters. I don't know where they're seeing these letters in
all
the clouds.
These symbols and all these
I was like-
Illuminati they try to say.
Well,
I was like, I
like a
didn't.
lot of that stuff is true though. Like there was a guy who let me make sure I'm saying this right. I can't remember what cartoon it was. I can't remember. I have to come back to it. But this guy used to work for Disney, and he was in charge of making the labels for one cartoon. I want to say it's not the Lion King. It's one of them. I'll figure it out. But what he did was before they fired him. Let me rephrase that. I think he knew he was gonna get fired because something happened. So what he did was he actually created a label and allowed that to go into production, and was a mass copy. It was like, because you know the VHS, it was this big thing. So so what he did was he changed the way the label looked and allowed it to be mass printed all across the country. And what it was a bunch of penises on the cover. They were just gold. If you look at them, you can tell that's exactly what it was. I have got to figure out what that cartoon was. Well, listen, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm like, But then they pulled them. They would have had to pull them.
Oh yeah, they pulled them. They
I was just
recalled
like,
them
but
back
that was
too.
him doing that. But as far as a whole production,
you got to be really looking for the stuff these people are saying.
yeah,
Because it's a whole YouTube where people, that's all they do is find symbols or something, just stuff in everything.
But to my understanding, they said, one of the biggest things about Disney cartoons was that it actually trained kids how to deal with death. Because notice something.
I could see that.
Yeah. Because in most
we don't know how to deal with nothing.
Yeah, it trains kids how to deal with death, how to deal with loss, things of that nature, how to deal with tragedy.
Because all in Snow White had to deal with death or the potential of death.
But that's like it trained us to think like a man is supposed to always come save us too. I mean, but I don't know. Just grow up. I mean, it's just a cartoon.
Yeah. It's like now, that means your child can't watch anything.
Yeah.
They can't read anything, can't watch anything, because everything, I don't know,
just let kids think like kids and don't insert your thoughts in there.
It was a Little Mermaid.
Always. But I didn't get that one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have the original one in my blue tote.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. This is what the original one looked like. You see where the guy adjusted certain things? Yeah. You see where he adjusted certain things to look like penises? So, yeah. So, all of these particular ones have been recalled back. As a matter of fact,
they took Little Mermaid off the market for a long time.
Yeah.
They were taking certain ones off and then be like, you can't see it.
Yeah.
And then it took like 10 years for it to come back out.
Right. But now this is the thing. There is one particular one in this particular picture. I don't know if y'all saw it. But it's right there.
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's because it's in my mind, but I seen it.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was crazy how they was doing all that stuff.
But as a kid, I'm not looking at that.
Yeah.
The main picture is a Little Mermaid and whatever else is up there. I'm not looking at that castle.
But like I said, that right there was a revenge tactic.
She wants to sit with kids. She just wants the screen to be on.
Oh.
You like looking at your sister?
Oh. Her hair's growing a lot. You've been putting some of that stuff made by the Brat girl.
No, I haven't. This stuff is expensive right now for me. It's $20 a bottle for everything. It feels like.
I heard that they actually have. There's a video out there where this girl is been putting some. They have a child's version.
Yeah, I haven't got the child's version.
Yeah, I heard that there's a child's version of it that they put on the baby's head. And the woman said, "My baby was bald, just like my baby daddy mama," and said, "Now I got a Jackson 5 member sitting in my living room."
I mean, I might try to get it, but
that means you're gonna have to do more to it.
That part, but that's why she has an auntie that's been learning all these little girl hairstyles, so she can go to.
What auntie?
My sister.
Ashley braids Lay's hair.
Oh, really?
She does Lay's hair.
Oh, that's cool.
I trade in a babysit for a hairdo, maybe.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, this has been a deep one episode. I feel like in a way.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks to me, yay.
No,
Thanks
we
to
need
you.
this. We need to talk deep and get to some real root to some things.
Why?
Yeah, because everything is not lighthearted. A lot of things aren't lighthearted. The way
Really ain't nothing lighthearted if you really want to be serious about it. Like let me tell you something. You just to show you how we are. You see this French? Look at these French fries. You see that? I don't like that.
What you mean?
I don't like the way that look.
I'm so confused.
I'm just saying that French fry.
Yeah,
like
he's saying.
Like
it
that.
looked like something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Take your ding ding French fry. It's been pointed this way the whole time. See, that's how bad society is. Got a ding ding French fry.
See, your mind has to go there sometimes. Like my man can go there sometimes, but it's just like not that serious.
I don't believe that. To be honest with you, I don't believe you and both of y'all some goody two shoes.
What does that mean? Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Innocent, just so innocent. You don't curse.
I sound crazy, and if I am saying these bad words, I am about to kill somebody.
I'm mad because I really don't. I don't want to. cuss.
Curse is murder.
Yeah, I don't want to cuss. First, I want my baby to pick up on it. And then I figured I'm getting too grown now to where I need to learn how to use my words without having using a bad word to say something. But if I do say a bad word, I'm really upset and somebody don't really make me frustrated. I'm very calm to me. I feel like I'm very calm. I don't like to argue. I don't like to fight. I just want everything to be cool.
You don't like to debate?
I mean, I don't like to debate. I just want to know, like, tell me. I ask questions, so I want to know. I don't feel like it's a debate. I just want
Is
to know.
debates bad?
No, because you're trying to get an understanding. Everybody's just trying to get an understanding what's going on.
That's it, an understanding.
No, you're not.
Yes.
It's like, why do you feel like
Yes,
we're
those are
arguing?
the questions
Oh.
It's
asked.
like, so I feel this way, but why do you feel that way? Go into more depth. Maybe I might get on your side where you feel. Because just tell me.
What if that don't happen? And it just keep going on until like the wee hours of the night. We done lost sleep. Now we got to get up and go to work.
Because then I'll be like, oh, you right. I'm wrong. You right.
What if that
I'm
don't
wrong.
work? What if they just will not let that little bit happen? They just got to know.
That's when you go to cussing. It's like,
That's when you go to cursing.
yeah, that's when I just like,
Thank
I'm
you.
over it. Because they done said all they
Well,
got to say.
I tell you, thank you so much. Now I know when to curse. So,
Because it's like, it doesn't take all of that. Like,
you can't tell some people that. Some people just like, look, let me tell you something. I need to know. I want to know why. Be that girl. She runs like Marshawn Lynch. That's what I told her. Because when she runs, her knees go up real high.
Say, I'm trying to get control.
She was fighting a little while ago.
She is a fighter.
No, I'm saying she would fight. She was up against that mirror. Kept saying, "Who are you?" And was patting it. I mean, might as well.
Say, please.
because she does the little thing. I was like, Miss Rachel, thank you.
What little thing?
It's just
Please.
sign language, please.
She's learning sign language.
Yeah, Miss Rachel teaches that on her little show, and I didn't know that she was. I said, tell your my niece sorry, and she did it like
Yeah.
that. She said, April, she is doing it. I was like, oh, damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, she was doing.
Please.
April was talking with her a little earlier before you got here, and Olivia said a whole bunch of stuff, and it sounded like she said, "I'll never take money from something."
She be talking.
Oh yeah, she
I'm
talks
like, and
plenty.
it's crazy because I say repeat yourself, and it sounds like she did repeat herself. I'm like, I still don't know what that means, but whatever, you got it.
As long as y'all don't teach her how to, jump on y'all side when you women think y'all right.
She's gonna have her
Well,
own
she's
opinion.
already like that, so I didn't have to teach her anything. She is very.
Olivia, if you want to stay my friend,
She's like, I
I'm
have
gonna
my
need you
own
to agree
opinion.
with
Yeah,
me
she has her
from
own
time to
opinion.
time.
I feel like she's going to be the one to voice her opinion, and she gonna let it be known.
So you got a road ahead of you.
Yeah, I feel like in school, like she's gonna let the teachers know how
She gonna get away with it because of her eyelashes.
That came from her daddy. He got them type of eyelashes, but he's like that too. He let people. To me, I mean, I know he let me know how he felt. So I would assume, some of that.
April, I want my mashed potatoes smushed, not clumpy.
I feel like if she got anything like that, then I
And
don't
she
to
may
worry.
have it in the beginning, but then like Nyla, she has
Calmed
changed.
down.
Yeah, she calmed down.
Thanks to me.
I feel like I was like this hyper how she is, but I'm totally not that now.
Yeah.
like
I take
Let's
credit
just-
for Nala being calm. I
let's
do.
just chill and just relax. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
Why she got that like Teddy Riley?
She is sleepy. You almost make me
Okay, all right. So Olivia is about to lose it. So I guess we'll take that right there and we will wrap this podcast up. So we're gonna have another gift card giveaway.
Yeah,
That's gonna be happening real soon. So once you get that message from us, just give us. We'll ask you for certain information, and then we'll get that information from you and get you your card. So with that being said, we're going. Some of the things we don't need you guys to do. We don't be so tight on your kids as far as how cartoons are. Let them enjoy the cartoon. Let them go outside and play.
That part.
That needs to happen. I think that's what I was trying to say earlier. But do
You
that.
got time to watch cartoons. Yes.
It's too because they're playing video games.
But then people are scared outside.
I'm glad I got that yard. She's fenced in and be in the back playing. I plan to be that mom that has all the toys in the back. That's what I want.
Oh, you're going to just have, all right, well, you're going to have Transformers?
I don't know.
If you have Transformers, I'll do that.
Like, I seen a basketball goal for $57 at Walmart. I want it so bad, and she can't even touch the goal.
Oh, so also, April, all right, so before we end this, you won the MAC address MC last week. So,
It's going to be a housewarming gift for me.
yes. Yes, it is. Great. Yes. A housewarming gift. Whew. For the bullets we dodged. But anyway, let your kids be kids. Don't be taking cartoons from them. If you grew up with them and you turn out just fine, they will too. Also, what else we talked about?
Talk to your kids.
Talk to them.
Talk to your kids. Let them know what's what.
Get them off the games. Let them go outside and play.
Yeah, let your kids go out there and touch grass. Grass in the yard.
Kids start off scared of grass.
Why? Because their little legs don't want to touch it. But that's the even more reason to put them out there.
Yeah,
Let them
Nyla
know.
was scared of grass for a little bit. It was hilarious.
Now she's scared of birds, which I'm gonna scare her. Yeah. So, also, what else we talked about?
You don't need all that makeup to look pretty.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything to your body. You are pretty.
Yeah.
If somebody don't feel like it, then they ain't
That's
the
their
person for
opinion.
you.
Exactly.
No.
And believe it or not, ladies, us men, we don't care about all that. We do not care about you doing all this stuff because it's not the real you. And and you got to be honest with yourself. Any guy that's going to be with you, they're going to see you more times at your worst than at your best. So, which you really shouldn't even consider a whole bunch of makeup on your face your best, because in a lot of ways, that's not you. All right. So let him see the real you. If he going to love you, he going to love you regardless. Ain't that right, Nick?
Yes.
Say it again. Be on the lookout for that message from us, for that gift card, and we will bid you all a goodbye. So y'all have a great one. Everybody take care. Bye-bye. Say bye, Olivia.
Bye-bye. She just smiles.
She smiles, so that'll work. Y'all have a
Thank
good one.
you.